What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Getting into another reaction. Finally getting to the One Piece episode that dropped last weekend. And we only got 2 more days until the new episode, so I'm very excited for this. This might be a little bit more of a slower episode if I had to guess, because last episode was absolutely insane. That shit was so good. We saw Zoro and Sanji do their thing. The 2 arms or the 2 wings of the future Pirate King, baby. Oh my god, bruh. That shit was so gas. That episode was amazing. The animation, you could tell every time there's a big moment like this in the arc, you can just tell the animation quality jump up, and you're anticipating the big moment, and then it happens, and bro, it's so energizing. Like it just gives you adrenaline, man. I loved it. That episode was really, really good. That's pretty much mainly what we focused on last episode, was Zoro taking on King and Sanji being there as well, taking on Queen. Also, a little bit during the fight, also just like Hyogoro kind of admiring Zoro and comparing him to an old Daimyo that was a part of the land of Wano, who they're leading on very well that Zoro very well could be like a descendant of this old Daimyo, who was a part of the Wano country, and he actually, I mean, he looks very, very similar to him, who they already know the Daimyo is a descendant of Ryuma, who Zoro's actually met already, and funny enough, through Thriller Bark and like it, you know, him being a zombie and shit, or whatever the case was during that arc. It was a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure that's how he got that blade, and that's the whole reason why they wanted him to give the blade back to the country. And then in turn, he got Enma for that, because he was like, okay, well, as long as I get a replacement, I guess that's fine. And Enma's that blade is insane, so I think he's completely fine with the exchange for that, as long as he was compensated well, which Enma is a very fine compensation. But that was really cool to see how they were kind of diving into that and shedding a little bit more light on that backstory of like this kind of mystery of like who's Zoro's ancestors could possibly be, and they're teasing it a lot. They're not just like straight up saying it, but they're like showing it in this way where Hyogoro's thinking back on it, and then they're showing these little flashback pieces on the screen, and it gets you excited, because it's not like a full-on like, oh yeah, he's the descendant, but like you can pretty much guess, so like, okay, yeah, he probably is, and it just makes it all the more exciting. So that was really cool to see throughout the fight, and the fight itself was amazing. So that was pretty much the majority of the episode, and then towards the end of last episode, I think we saw Luffy pretty much like ready to like go and get back up on Onigashima, and you know, he's ate all the food, and he seems completely like fully reset now, healed up and re-energized. And he's like, yo, Momo, let's go. And it shows a little teaser of Momo like through the steam or like cloud or whatever from his transformation, I guess. And you can tell by the eyes that motherfucker big, bro. Like, so he apparently, you know, he's actually fully grown now. So I wonder if we'll actually see that this episode. I wonder if they'll reveal it yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if we catch up with some other people, or like, you know, go off somewhere else to check up on the rest of the crew or some other people along in the fight. Like maybe we catch up with Kinemon. We haven't seen him in a brick, if he's even okay, because you know, him and Kiko took a heavy blow from Kaido. Maybe Yamato and Kaido, because we haven't seen their clash in a while. Like we saw them like start to head up, and then we haven't seen that in a while. You know, we could catch up with whoever. I don't really know what to expect getting into this episode, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Momo just yet. So very excited to get into this. Without further ado, let's do it. If you guys enjoy it, please leave a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you're new. There's plenty more on the way. Let's get it. Woohoo! Okay, the title says otherwise. We might actually see this dude. More reinforcements, more lowly soldiers. Y'all ain't shit, bruh. Get the fuck out of here. You don't belong on this floor. There we go. Okay, respect, Kawamatsu. Ooh, the flash of the black and red right there. Nah, that was fire. I don't give a fuck. Stay the fuck out of it, bro. Even if you try to interfere, you're just gonna get whacked in the crossfire. Like, y'all stand no chance in that fight. Okay, so this guy is completely down. He looks like he's completely knocked out. What's his name? Sasaki or something like that? The Triceratops? Let's go, Frankie. Uh-oh. Are you out of Coca-Cola, baby? What's up? Let's go. He's talking shit. Beppo geeks, bro. He is so funny. Oh, hey, there we go. At least Frankie's got some help. Where the hell is he gonna get some cola though if he needs it? Does he already have some stockpiled? I would assume. I mean, come on. You should probably bring some extra with you, right? The fuck? Dude, what the fuck is this? Oda's so funny for this shit, bro. Some of these, like, fruit, or, what are they? Are they smile fruits, right? That, the artificial, like, zone fruits, like, how their bodies are proportioned, like, what is crocodile and what's human or whatever is just sometimes so unexpected. It's so funny. I figured as much. Usopp's like, okay, thanks for giving me the gas, but like, nah, I want to come with, bro. I forgot about this encounter too. She letting her hockey show. Wow, they just passed out from the color of the Spring King from Big Mom in the vicinity of that. That was hilarious. Now they're gonna think it's a soap. I can already see where this is going. Yo, nah. Yo, soap. Yeah, yep, play along. This is what you do best, soap. Yo, Usopp is the funniest fucker ever, dude. Took advantage of that situation right away. Does what he does best. Just lies his way out of it. Perfect scenario. That's right. He's still, yeah, he's dealing with that wound that he got from Hawkins, who's fighting Killer. Come on, boys. Let's go. Yes, sir! Kept their worries down and instilled that belief in everybody. Let's go! We gotta protect that battlefield, bro. Let them do their thing. Nobody interferes with that fight, baby. Brooke and Robin. Robin's still out of it. Yeah, I was about to say, why don't you just... Oh, okay, you're just vowing to protect her. I thought you were gonna... I thought you could just, you know, freeze all this shit again like you did, like, over in the actual battle. Oh, okay. Oh, Jinbei. I'm gonna go there. Jinbei's all reliable, baby. I feel like Jinbei's such like a big brother or almost like a father like figure in like the Straw Hat crew. What the fuck's going on? What happened to my screen? Okay, I was about to say, bruh, my screen went black for a second. No, but oh yeah, that's right. I'm tripping. Yamato. I forgot because we haven't seen this shit in a while. She's taking a beating though, huh? Go ahead. I'm gonna let you have your reigning parade or whatever. You know, keep talking shit. You're gonna be back soon. Just believe. Oh! Home run, baby. The fuck? Oh, we haven't seen this in a long time either. We haven't seen this encounter in a minute. Jack versus Dogstorm. Oh, he's in his hybrid form. Have we seen his hybrid form before? If he could use Sulong right now, he'd probably fuck him up. Yeah, he's taunting him for it too. Cut his leg off. Fucking asshole. Yeah, you guys probably wouldn't have made it this far either. So props to them. Oh, okay, Dogstorm. Through his ass. Oh, he got some moonlight, baby. He got some moonlight. You're in a courtyard, baby. Yes, sir. Or nah, there's a hole in the ceiling. Okay, bad. Say less. That scene pissed me off so much. Or just that whole... It happened again with Kinemon and Kiku, like with Momo and Shinobu. Like how are y'all gonna just keep letting... what's his face? Kanjuro do this petty, stupid shit when you know Odin's gone, bro. Like, come on. Let's go, baby! Oh my god, dude. Yes! Thank you! This motherfucker is struggling to stand up or do anything. Pedoline? Fucking bitch. You're damn right! Yeah, like shit, bro. Yo, tear this dude Perispedo up, Cat Viper. Torture his ass. Let's go! Yes. Destroy him. Bro, this man's is fighting him with his ears. Not even just his, it's just his ear lobes. Like, dude, it's so weird. Yes, sir. Yeah, nobody knows the situation right now with Luffy or Momo. So like when they pull back up, oh baby. Everybody gonna be hyped up. Yeah, he's already grown quite a bit physically, but you're gonna need to be there to still help his mind grow, because that man's still got like a what was his actual age? Like, I don't know. He's got a child's brain, bro. He needs to learn a lot. Woo! Let's go. Come on, show me. Show me. Look at the color. Look at the color. When we first saw him in his dragon, he's tiny, tiny ass dragon. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Look at that motherfucker. Let's go. Nah, this shit looks fire in the anime, bro. They did a great job. Oh, they did a great job. Good shit, Shinobu. Good shit. Okay, so he was like 8 years old, I'm assuming, and she accelerated his physical growth by like 20 years. I'm assuming. That makes sense. Let's go! Take me back up there, baby! Get me back up on Onigashima! Yes! And this episode ends right here. Boom! How'd I know that shit? What an episode. I'm glad they actually revealed it though. I was curious because, like I said, we did, you know, travel a little bit through everybody and catching up with a lot of people, but they gave it to us at the end. I respect that. That shit looks amazing. Alrighty, guys, what another amazing episode of One Piece. That was fucking beautiful. It was really good. Not as gas as the last episode, but I mean, every episode of One Piece is always enjoyable to watch. And like I thought, we were traveling around and catching up with a little bit of everybody. In the beginning, we caught up with just a little bit more of action on the performance floor, or the live floor, with Sanji and Queen and King and Zoro, Yogoro. And there's a lot more soldiers coming down to the live floor because I think everybody's trying to escape that fire, which is what Brook and Robin were in the middle of because of Black Maria. She's really the one that started that fire. So everybody's trying to keep all the grunts and the regular soldiers out of this fight and like don't interfere because, you know, this is a big turning point battle right here. This 2v2. I mean, it's literally the top two of each crew going at it head to head, and then, you know, as you see at the end of the episode, Luffy, the leader of this, you know, you could say the leader of this group that's attacking Kaido's pirate crew, is getting ready to head back up with Momo, who is, I guess you could say they're both leaders, because Momo, they're in alliance with each other, but, you know, Straw Hat is the leader of his pirate crew, who is allied with Momo, who's supposed to be the next shogun, who is the leader of the samurai, and he's just gotten a huge fucking growth spurt, if you will, and it looks like they're heading back up the way to Onigashima, and I guess we'll see that next episode, see if they start to ascend and how they get up there and everything. But yeah, really, really amazing stuff. So it's really cool to see that we have the two arms or wings of Luffy fighting the two arms or wings of Kaido, because it's King and Queen, literally the top two lead performers. Those are basically his left and right hand man. Queen being the left, King being the right. And then also on Luffy's side, Zoro being the right, Sanji being the left. It's just an amazing dynamic. So that is probably one of the biggest battles that is happening right now. There's three main big battles that are going to be fucking happening, as we can see how they're being set up. Two of them are already happening currently. Zoro Sanji versus Queen King. Law Kid against Big Mom. And then, you know, Luffy's coming back on the way up to get back to fighting Kaido, as we are assuming, once he gets back up there. So Luffy versus Kaido, and maybe Momonosuke will help out a little bit. I mean, I don't know, because obviously he's grown very quickly, but like how quickly is he going to be able to adjust to all that and like know what to do, this and that, blah blah blah, like how to fight, you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't doing much of fighting at all because he was incapable of that as a child. So he's got the growth, he's got the physical, you know, strength now, or the physical growth now, but like we said, his mind is still the same. So I feel like it's going to take more for him to get used to this situation, but I'm glad they at least showed it to us at the end because it looks amazing. He looks amazing, like, you know, it's the same pink dragon, but like it's just fully grown, and bro, it looks spectacular. They did a really good job on that, and I'm glad they at least showed it this episode, because I was thinking, you know, maybe the whole episode was gonna be traveling around, checking up on everybody, and then getting to see Momo, but they did show it this episode, which is very, very good. So glad we saw it. Some of the other things that we saw, or who we catched up with, Frankie. He actually officially took down Sasaki, which was the Triceratops dude who was a part of the Toby Roppo, I think. So he finished him off, but it looks like he's out of cola, so Beppo and some of the other Hearts pirates come to help him out and fight off some of those regular soldiers. They're starting to try and communicate with each other and figure out what's going on, and update each other on the situation of the battlefield. We catch up with Brooke and Robin. Brooke's still trying to protect Robin while she's like still kind of like knocked out or resting, while there's literally that whole floor around them, which is the third floor, is burning and catching fire. So we saw them for a little bit, and then they kind of regroup with some of the Zoe members, and then that's when Brooke calls Frankie, and also no, Brooke didn't call Frankie. Brooke called Jinbei, who was on the fourth floor, to let him know, like, yeah, the third floor is burning, so you might want to try and get down as soon as possible, so you don't fucking collapse with whatever the hell else falls once the fire gets too bad. So he called to let him know, and then Jinbei is also with one of Kid's crew members, and so they'll probably be traveling down together, if I had to guess. And then Nami called Frankie to catch up with Frankie and kind of figure out what's going on, what's the situation with Luffy, what's going on here, what's going on there, and then, you know, Frankie's like, oh, no news is good news, baby, so we chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure what Momo said, you know, just trust him and believe him, and that's exactly what we needed, and that's like why when Momo did do that, that was really uplifting, because at the time Kaido was trying to bring down the morale like crazy for the whole samurai side and like Luffy's side. Like, everybody, you know, they're trying to give them doubt because he started falling off the island. But then Momo was like, nah, fuck that, he's alive, like, just wait for us, just wait. Frankie and Nami caught up a little bit with that over the Den Mushi, and they left behind Usopp. That scene was so funny because Usopp, you know, Nami was like, oh, he's a strong man, he'll be fine, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, cool, she's giving him a compliment, she's giving him gas. But Usopp, I knew immediately when I was going to come back to him, he's going to be like, wait, I mean, he didn't say this, but in my eyes, I was thinking, like, thanks for the compliment, but wait, I want to come with you. Because obviously, you know, he's not the strongest person. I mean, he is a lot better than pre-time skip, and a lot stronger than before that, but still, you know what I'm saying? He's not like a Sanji or Zoro where he can just fuck anybody up who he pleases. But it was really funny how it worked out, because Big Mom starts, you know, using her Color of the Supreme King hockey against Law and Kid, and that starts knocking everybody out on the same floor that are like regular soldiers that can't handle that type of power. They all start knocking out, falling before each other, and where Usopp was at, right in that perfect moment, they start falling in front of him, and he takes that advantage of that so quickly, like, yep, I do have the Color of the Supreme King, you better follow me, bend the knee, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, oh, bruh. Usopp geeks, man, he's so funny. That was a funny ass scene. And I think that's just about it. I think that's pretty much where we were at with everybody. We caught up, I forgot, we saw Raizo and the one ninja that's directly under Orochi fighting a little bit more and talking, and kind of talking about Momo, and that's like right before it cuts to Momo, because obviously they were talking about like how he's young and he's not grown up yet, and it's like, funny you mentioned that, he just grew the fuck up like 20 years physically, mind you. So yeah, they're still gonna have to, you know, teach him stuff and get that brain power growing just as much as over the regular years like he normally would physically, but his physical, you know, growth was accelerated, and that's it. So yeah, I think that's about it. That was a good episode. That was a really good episode. Can't go wrong with One Piece, man. Can't go wrong. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for me. If you guys enjoyed the reaction, please leave a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Plenty more on the way. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.